Kell Brooke has been speaking since arriving at the O2 Arena tonight. He said, "I'm feeling very good. I'm all ready now, I just need to do the business tonight. I've been relaxing, having a laugh and keeping as chilled as possible." Lee Haskins looks the more relaxed of the two British fighters, lowering his stance compared to Stuart Hall's close guard. But the Darlington boxer is the one who goes on the hunt early in the second round and almost catches Haskins with his left hand. The Bristol puncher isn't fazed, though. His light footwork making him a difficult target for the veteran Hall and biding his time in a bid to pick his opponent off. Not only is Brooke out to take the world #1 middleweights WBC and IBF titles at London's O2 Arena, he is jumping 2 weights to do so. Should he be successful, Brooke would emulate the last reigning welterweight world champion to win a middleweight world title, Emil Griffith, in 1966. Brooke is a world champion himself, of course, and an undefeated one at that, but the leap in weight divisions makes Golovkin the odds-on favorite in the bookies' eyes. "This fight will separate me from the rest of Britain's world champions," Brooke told BBC Sport. "It's close heading into the 5th round as Haskins and Hall go for the IBF bantamweight title, but it's the man defending his belt who looks to have edged it so far. Haskins is the more athletic fighter, and despite Hall's determination to get on the front foot, it's the Bristol man who has landed the more eye-catching shots. There's certainly no love lost between these two either, no touch of the gloves between rounds." The buzz around the fight is centered mainly on Golovkin and his first appearance in the UK. It's rare for a fighter of his status to appear here at his peak. "We are likely to see either another brilliant demonstration of clinical aggression from the hardest puncher in the history of the middleweight division, or one of the great all-time upsets, to my mind the greatest produced by a British boxer. Hall's corner tell him, if you want to lose, carry on doing what you're doing. Tough love from the trainers, but they're right, the challenger needs to work Haskins more if he is to take that IBF bantamweight belt." Hall looks to have heeded that advice in the 6th though. He's landed more shots this round than previously in the fight, but Haskins still won't be too worried at this stage. If you're joining us for the big one, then here's a little look at those unblemished records. Which one will fall tonight? Apparently the Golovkin camp weren't happy with the tape Kell Brooke has had his hands wrapped with, because it was green. The officials have checked it over, however, and given it the thumbs up. No rewrap for the Sheffield man required. The 8th round looked like Stuart Hall's best so far. He's grown into this one since that little ticking off by his corner. Lee Haskins surely took the early rounds, but Hall, at 36, is not about to let what must be his final shot at a world title slip from his grasp without giving it a serious go. Kell Brooke will be hoping to win Gennadiy Golovkin's WBC and IBF titles tonight, but the 30-year-old will not get a shot at the Kazakh's WBA belt. Many observers have described the bout as a mismatch, and with that in mind the WBA has refused to sanction the fight, stating it is concerned about the Sheffield fighter's health. Brooke says taking on middleweight king Gennadiy Golovkin is like David versus Goliath. "I'm entering unknown territory, but I'm full of energy and will be explosive with the extra pounds," added the Sheffield fighter. "There's a lot of politics in boxing and it's destroying the game. And if you can't get massive fights at your weight, you may have to jump a division or two. I'm a world champion, I've beaten everyone I've been in with and I want to test myself. I haven't got years and years left, so I want to compete against the best."